Greetings, YouTube, and welcome to the 6th edition of 3 Abyss Crystals of the Nexus variety, submitted by 3 different summoners, and as always, a variety of attempts, goals, and ultimately execution of the RNG. So, we have our first crystal of the episode submitted to you today. You can see it is claimable. Another summoner that 100% explored Abyss before it actually came into the rewards. And we have another attempt, I believe, at Corvus. So, here we go. KB Colossal. Let's see if KB has some KB luck. I still don't understand why the champion is in the banner. Why not put Corvus in there? Whoever designed that definitely has never played this game before. Or at least is communicating to us that they haven't played the game before. Okay, come on, Corvus, early on. Prox, Superior Iron Man, Carnage, Captain Marvel movie, King Groot, Heimdall, Hela, Drax, Captain Marvel, OG, Venom the Duck. So you got Captain Marvel movie, who I'd say definitely is the second best option in this, but that's where you kind of scroll left and you scroll right and you think, well, they came so fast. Maybe, just maybe, I missed Corvus. If I scroll back, I'll find him. And then you realize, no, he's just not in there. You realize there's still about a coin flip shot, a 50-50 shot at having Corvus in that crystal. So you just got to know the RNG when you come upon it. Okay, number 2, Nightwing. This time we are going for, I believe, Dr. Doom. Black Widow Clairvoyant is unanimously the second best choice in this crystal, but show us Doom early on. Mordo, Juggernaut, Dr. Doom, Dormammu, Man-Thing, Iron Fist, Black Widow Clairvoyant. He got both top champions, and then the rest of the champions were quite low-key. But, yeah, rush over to Doom as fast as you can. Claim him as fast as you can. That is one of the best Abyss crystals we have seen in terms of the RNG when you get the top 2 options out of the 10 class-based crystals. That's pretty freaking awesome. Okay, our third option is by Scythe. Now, he took a while to make this decision because he really wasn't sure what to do. He said he wasn't sure if he was going to go Colossus or Sunspot or the new Magneto Awakened or Omega Red. Now, what would you choose? What a tough decision, right? We haven't seen a decision this tough, maybe ever, in this series. I think I would go with Sunspot for me, personally. But I don't know if the community is going to have a favorable majority of this question. This is such a difficult decision. And some people still think Colossus might be the best mutant out of them all for certain utility situations, and that may be true. But we also don't know how good Magneto is going to be when the buff is entered into the game. We know that Dork Lessons, and I trust him, believes that whoever chose Omega Red as their 6-star of this crystal should have chosen Magneto instead. So who would you go with? I think I'd go Magneto 1, Sunspot 2, Colossus 3. So what we're going to do now in order to make sure this video is still a small amount of time is we are going to skip ahead until he actually makes his decision. And he chose Colossus at least at first, but even when he selects him, he's still looking at Sunspot and Magneto. So then he goes to Magneto. He changes his mind. But then he looks at Sunspot and thinks, I don't know, am I going to get a Sunspot again? I already have Magneto. So am I going to go with the guaranteed thing, knowing how good Sunspot is and how good Colossus is? Oh, now he's back to Colossus. So this goes on and on and on. And finally, after going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, internet phrases, he does indeed choose Colossus. So, would you have chosen Colossus in this case? Or would you have chosen Sunspot? Or would you have really rolled the dice and awakened your Magneto? I would love to hear your thoughts on this. Personally, I say Sunspot 1, Magneto 2, Colossus 3. Scythe clearly went the opposite. He thought Colossus was 1. And maybe for his utility, whether it be an Alliance War or Alliance Quest or just his general preference of gameplay, this makes sense. Personally, for me, it just isn't what lines up with my preferences. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, YouTube, on who you would decide. This is definitely the most difficult Abyss selector decision I've ever seen, and I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of mixed reaction on votes of who you would choose. And that's kind of the point, right? Let's get the community involved and get a little friendly debate going in the comment section.